Hi friends, it's Becky, and I wanted to share my Beads of the Month clubs from Adornable Elements for January 2025. I subscribe to 3 of the Beads of the Month clubs, and I also get the Findings Companion Pack, which is an add-on. The 3 clubs that I subscribe to are the 11 Seed Beads of the Month, the 2-hole Beads of the Month, and the rotating Beads of the Month, which means each year I get 2 of the 6 beads of the months just as a rotating number 1, or 2 of each of the 6 clubs that they have. So this month's is the 11 delicas of the month. In addition to these 3, they also have gemstone beads of the month, hot and trendy beads of the month, and fire polish beads of the month. So this just gives you an idea of like what all the different things that they have available, and that rotating is such a great way to be able to not be missing out so much on the different types of clubs that they have. I really enjoy this club and a lot of the beads that come in it. I'm going to move my packages aside to where I have already laid out the beads that came in here, and I am really happy about all of these. We'll go through the beads. We'll talk about them. Each of the 11 seed beads comes in a container. It's about 10 grams, or sorry, 12 grams of beads. If you subscribe to the double beads of the month, you get twice the amount of beads in each month for that. So let's pull this up closer, zoom in a little bit so that you can get a better idea of the color and texture and flavor of each of these seed beads as we go through them. So the first one here is a semi-frosted emerald light gray. So it's a light gray glass with this emerald lining. It is really pretty and ethereal, and I love how it's pulling more teal than emerald with this. And I feel like teal is going to be a really big color this year. I'm getting it. I'm getting that like teal love everywhere that I look, and I'm not mad about it. I love teal. It's a fantastic color. Metallic brown iris is the next color right here that we see. It is a very dark brown with, again, that iris. So you're getting some purples, you're getting a few greens thrown back. This is a really great neutral to go with the rest of this palette. After that, we're getting into our winter berries is the theme, by the way. So we're getting more into our berry flavors with this it's like a dusty rose kind of a color. It's dyed rose, bronze, silver-lined alabaster. So it's got the opalescent glass with the silver lining, and it is just a really sort of muted tone, and I love that about it. Next we've got galvanized wine, and the galvanized seed beads, they are have a coating on them that make it so that their outer coloring doesn't rub off as easily if they've got one of those. So it can be worn longer, and I say it doesn't rub off as easily, but that doesn't mean it does not rub off at all. So, it just makes it so it lasts longer than the kind that don't have that galvanized or the Duracoat on it. It also means when you've got that extra coating that it does cost a little bit more than other seed beads. So it's really nice that we get these in our bead subscriptions. It does not change the price of the subscriptions to get that. Next we've got dyed opaque latte. That's this one right here, and that is exactly latte colored. I love this brown. Again, another great neutral for this color palette. And then we have semi-frosted transparent dark topaz, and this is like a root beery kind of a brown color. It's still a really warm color though. You can see some of that, a little bit of an orange throw on the light coming off of those beads. Let's zoom in just a little bit better there. I mean, brown is just dark orange, right? That's all it is. And then we've got matte silver-lined teal, and like I said, the emerald color was definitely giving teal vibes, and we're getting it with actual teal for this one. And I love the matte coating on these beads. It just gives it a softer look and makes it so much fun. And then this is the color that I know getting excited about brown is weird, but I was excited about this because this is exactly Mocha Mousse. That's the color of the year for 2025. And it is this kind of mid-brown tone that is pink leaning. It's the pink leaning brown, and it is going to be big basically everywhere. And so the fact that we got this included in the January seed bead subscription means that I can play around with this color in some of my designs. And in fact, I'm doing design on the fly with everything that I open this month, including these. And I decided last week that I'm going to use my seed bead subscription to do a design, an on the fly design, with my beading loom that I haven't used. And so I'm going to be doing that in a second video. I'm going to, get this one wrapped up, and then I'm going to start recording my second video and do a little on the fly design with that. But I'm definitely going to use this Mocha Mousse color and probably this dark brown with the topaz and this latte color. I think those three together would be fantastic in a little design on my bead loom. So that's something that I'm going to do in a separate video. Once the separate video is uploaded, I'll put a link in the description below to that one. But until then, you'll just have to wait or hit the notify button on my channel so you get notified when I upload new videos. That's also an option. All right, and so that is the Duracoat Galvanized Matte Dark Berry. That's the color for it, Matte Dark Berry. The color name, if you are looking for it anywhere, you can reach out to Adornable Elements, and if they have it available in stock, ask them if it's available to purchase any of these beads that I'm showing you. So if you wanted to get some of that Matte Dark Berry bead, and again, it's a little on the more expensive side because it has that galvanized Duracoat coat on it to make that color last longer as it's being worn. All right, now let's switch over to our 2-hole beads. The theme for this one is Stormclouds, and there's some really great 2-hole beads here for this. Let me grab, actually, let's just do it from here. Yep. So the first one is this matte metallic dark blue Samos. These are Samos Parpuca, and Parpuca is just a bead manufacturer where they make a lot of 2-hole beads that have really cool coatings and designs on them. And these Samos are like little cabochons, but they're like oval cabochons. They have a rounded side and they have a flat side, and then the holes just go through the sides of the long side of those. Next we have these alabaster vertical cradle beads. They are shaped like this, and then the holes go through these sides. Can you see the hole? There you go. On the sides. So that's the cradle beads. And then we have some chalk blue luster Baroque cabochons. These are 2-hole cabochons. They have 2 holes right next to each other. And then the Baroque finish on the top gives us this bumpy texture. They have a rounded side and a flat side. Then we've got some 2-hole check tile beads. These ones are transparent blue luster. There's 25 pieces in this. Each of these come in 7-gram tubes, and this is 25 pieces individually. The jet suede blue chevron beads, and these chevron beads are these arrowy guys, and they've got the holes that go through the inner and the outer, or inner to outer on both sides. This one you get 20 pieces in this subscription. Again, if you get double, you get twice as much. So you get 40 instead of 20 if you got the double. And each of the clubs is available for double. Next we've got more transparent blue luster, but these are 2-hole bead daggers. And they've got the 2 holes right there at the top. And then we've got some super duos, and these super duos are 2-color. You can kind of see from the side here on this one. One side is this white gray luster, and the other end is the black luster. That's kind of a cool combination to have on that. And then we have the backlit crystal gem duos. They have a silver lining on the flat side, and then it is just clear crystal for the rest of the gem duo. So you get that backlit feel while the light goes through it. And that is the 2-hole beads of the month. Next we've got the Mountain Heather delicas of the month. And the delicas come in kind of smaller boxes like this. So, but again, like with everything else, you can get 2 of them. All right, these are really fun colors. I am actually picking up with some of these colors some really strong, like Mardi Gras vibes, and Mardi Gras is coming up, so next month. So maybe doing some Mardi Gras kind of jewelry might be a fun idea to do with this. All right, we've got some fuchsia lined crystal luster. So it's crystal luster bead with that fuchsia lining. It is very pinky purple, and I love, love, love that. Next we've got sparkle amethyst lined light blue. So it's light blue glass with the sparkle amethyst lining. Next we've got matte transparent azure AB. I love this color for a bead. I think it's beautiful. I think you can get some Matubo 11Os that are similar color, and they're just so much fun to design and make with. Next we've got dyed opaque red violet. This is a really, really light lilac-y kind of a color. An opaque smoke luster. That's a really great neutral color. And then we've got opaque or Duracoat opaque spruce. It is a true Kelly green. And then we've got some frost opaque glaze rainbow green. And this is with that rainbow coating, it gives you more of a little almost olive, but not quite olive kind of a color. And then opaque smoky gray luster. This is giving like silver vibes. And you can see like, with it right here next to these backlit gem duos. They are just a really perfect accompaniment to each other. All right, so I'm going to zoom back out just a little bit there. And we can see all of these together with all 3 of them. And now I'm going to open up my companion pack with my antique silver assortment of findings. Again, this is an add-on. It's a separate add-on from your subscription. So we'll just go through what comes in these bags. All right. It says in here, a lot of these are tiara cast. We've got some tiara cast spacers. They are these hex spacers right here. I am going to stick these on my ladybug dish to get them closer. Like that. So you have several of those. Then we've got the tiara cast 3-link ring. That's this one right here. Or 3-ring link. A tiara cast Tree of Life button. It's this one here. It's very pretty. And then tiara cast leaf links. That's these ones here. I'm going to just put them on the plate, move them up so we can get a better view of those. And then some fishhook wires with teardrops. That's these ones here. Some ball head pins. They are 22 gauge and 2 inches in size, and then we've got a flat fish hook clasp. This works through here like this. There we go. That was more difficult than it needed to be. It's got a lot of cool texture on it. All right, so there we have our whole design, and I will absolutely be picking this right up afterwards with my on-the-fly design. I've got my jewel loom right here, and I've got a tablet with some designing software on it that I'm going to do my design with. But for the time being, for right now, we at least have the unboxing, and stay tuned. Again, you can go to my channel and hit the little bell icon so you get notifications, and you'll be notified when I upload my design on the fly design. But it is going to take some time because it's going to be a woven design, so it might not be able to be captured for the entire thing. But in the meantime, I wanted to share this with you because this is one of the subscriptions that I really enjoy getting, and I really enjoy being able to share it with y'all. So let me let you know that there will be links in the description to Adornable Elements. You can check that out. There is a coupon code. You can get some couple dollars off your first subscription from them. And again, if you see anything in here and you would like to purchase it from Adornable Elements, you can email them, and if it's in stock, if it's available, they will do everything they can to get that to you. If you use my coupon code to subscribe to the same subscriptions that I do, if they have availability, because sometimes they run out of a certain one, but they will do everything in their power to make sure that you get the same beads that I do in your subscription if you use that coupon code. So we're all synced up and we're designing with the same things. And again, it's if it's possible for them to do that, that they will do that. Anyway, until next time, happy beading.